6th August 1777 American Revolutionary War 1775 to 1783, also known as the American War of Independence. The bloody Battle of Oresikny prevents American relief of the siege of the Fort Stannis. 1787 60 proof sheets of the Constitution of the United States or the Supreme Law of the United States are delivered to the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania. 1862 American Civil War. The Confederate ironclad CSS Arkansas is scuttled on the Mississippi River after suffering catastrophic engine failure near Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 1901 Kiowa land. Kiowa people are a Native American tribe and an indigenous people of the Great Plains in Oklahoma is opened for white settlement, effectively dissolving the contiguous reservation. In 1912, the Bull Moose Party, formerly Progressive Party, meet at the Chicago Coliseum. The Chicago Coliseum were the three large indoor arenas in Chicago. 1926 in New York, the Warner Brothers Vitaphone system premiered with the movie Don John starring John Barrymore. 1930 Judge Joseph Forbes Crater steps into a taxi in New York and disappears, never to be seen again. 1942 Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands becomes the first ranking queen to address the joint session of the United States Congress. 1945 World War II. Hiroshima, Japan is devastated when the atomic bomb Little Boy is dropped by the United States. B-29 Enola Gay. Around 70,000 people are killed instantly and some tens of thousands die in subsequently years from burn and radiation poisoning. 1956 After going bankrupt in 1955, the American broadcaster Dumont Television Network makes its final broadcast. A boxing match from St. Nicholas Arena in New York in the Boxing from St. Nicholas Arena series. 1960 Cuban Revolution. Cuba nationalized American and foreign-owned property in the nation. 1965 U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Voting Rights Act of 1965 into law. 1990 Gulf War. The United Nations Security Council orders a global trade embargo against the Iraq in response to Iraq's invasion of Kuwait. 1991 Tim Berners-Lee released files describing his idea for the World Wide Web (WWW). Publicly debuts as a publicly available service on the internet. 1996 NASA announces that the ALH 84001 meteorite thought to originate from Mars contains evidence of primitive life forms. 2011 War in Afghanistan. A United States military helicopter is shot down, killing 30 American Special Forces members and a working dog, 7 Afghan soldiers and 1 Afghan civilian.
It was the deadliest single event for the United States in the war in Afghanistan. 1912 NASA's Curiosity rover lands on the surface of Mars.